Good morning. We got comments, requests, and complaints. And, splash in some conspiracy theories on top of it. What's that? Yeah, no, because we enjoy that. I really like the duck. First and foremost, user PL8 on 3EX9I. It's been a long time since they've seen us because Ange and I have been busy. Hopefully tonight. Ooh, I don't like running my. It gets me in trouble. I could be full of it, but I hope she's coming home early enough because we have Jen, our sister down under, got a birthday tomorrow, which is she's probably asleep right now because it turns out it's like early tomorrow morning already. Getting figuring all that out, so we gotta get some out tonight. To say, we love and adore you and are grateful for everything you've ever done. And thank you for being in our life. That stuff. Okay, so that hopefully Ange and I could sneak in a couple reactions at the same time. So we'll see what's going on. Nothing but love and respect. Ange is much better at that than me. I like them, and we'll see what we can do. And we appreciate you hanging around or being patient. If it's a very specific type of reaction, bus riders, coming up next here, you get a lot. It's true. Mike D, non-work job board. That's what I'm talking about. Needs to be a thing. Please share. Okay, so, gonna be honest. This will probably offend some people. I'm not assuming the bus riders can't handle it, but this is how I found it.
When I grow up, I want to work for a woke company. Like super woke.
When I grow up,
I want to be hired based on what I look like
rather than my skills.
I want to be judged
by my political beliefs.
I want to get promoted
based on my chromosomes. When I grow up,
I want to be offended
by my coworkers
and walk around the office
on eggshells
and have my words policed.
They won me right there because the only recourse at my last job was to make up lies and then go with it. And as a habitual drug user for years, liar and cheating criminal son of a bitch, real recognizes real when we see it. It was just a complete double down because their only other option was, he didn't want to steal, he didn't want to give shit away, and he didn't want to treat anyone special. I said, I don't go for that shit. I go for work ethic. Whatever the contract I signed for labor entitled me to do, I get to do, and then nothing else really. It turns out I didn't own the company, so I didn't get to make personal executive decisions that catered to myself. And I think people didn't like that. I believe people really want to cater to themselves, and they want to know that their special, cushy, let's say, schedule is designed around their kid and their needs and their everything, not their job. Their job takes a back seat to their life, and then they take time out of their busy life to come there and work. As they admit how much they just want the money and fuck corporations because they're evil. But they love taking the money. Is that how we got to be, to this point?
My words policed
by HR. Words like
grandfather,
peanut gallery, long time no see,
no can do.
When I grow up,
I want to be obsessed with emotional safety
and do workplace sensitivity training
all day long. When I grow up, I want to climb the corporate ladder
just by following the crowd.
I want to be a conformist.
I want to weaponize my pronouns. What are pronouns?
It's time to grow up and get back to work. Introducing the #1 woke-free job board in America, redballoon.work.
So I think the advantages of I have not learned enough. Ange and I have not. I have to admit that I'm using Indeed and I took what I assume was a personality test to make me say, everybody's honest and perfect, and I love them, and rainbows and kittens away. Yeah, because it was all these questions. How many times do people do something wrong a month? And I'm like, well, God, 2-3 times for sure. I watched people break rules all day, but because it didn't bother them, it was cool. I talked about it before, but hey, if I want to take off my shoes and touch my feet and dig in my toe because it's itchy, but then hook your pizza up and serve it to you, you didn't see me, it didn't matter. All the way to the manager literally telling me, that's why I didn't cry. But, pick something up off the floor and look at me and give me that bullshit. There's no 10-second rule. You literally dropped it on the filthy fucking floor. Throw it away, suck it up, and admit you made a mistake. Or hide behind all the progressive ideas that get us in trouble. Whatever, I think that's, I list it that way because I think it's that whole, it's okay to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We can't be reprimanded or talked to about it because our sensitive feelings will get in the way and we'll no longer be able to work. Well, how many mistakes do you really get to make? So, do we just are going to have a complete job force of failure, but they all check the boxes correctly? I don't know. I was very curious, but redballoon.work is where I got that from, Mike. So that, and yeah, I hope I found out that one of those WEF, their kids, it looks like one of the kids has woke up to the truth of it all and calling for some, which I think that's, how true evil will rise, is that one popular person who calms down the whole planet and says, this is wrong. All that stuff you're doing over there is good, though, which, isn't, but everyone loves it, so they're going to do it. And they're going to go with this. So, but I heard, is it Schwab's kid or one of them is calling it out for the control system that it's always been. So, hey, it's as always, it's a hell of a time to be alive. I know that. I should play Slaughterhouse backwards. Huh? I don't know. Camps here, the Vikings. Nothing wrong with that. Saw Loudness open for Motley Crue in '85. Akira Takashi, the guitarist, was on another level and still is. Yeah, I won't go as far as godlike, but incredibly talented, gifted guitarist for sure. I thought he won like Rookie of the Year, Guitar Magazine, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's when that was this tour. I think, maybe I'm wrong. As I saw him open up for Motley Crue. That's where I saw him too. But I'd already been listening to him. Crusader, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you for listening to stuff you're not really into. And, man, Jax 9625. Nah, we're okay. It's not like they're planning on making us pay for the CO2 exhale, right? Oh, wait. I love being able to convey sarcasm and wit within the comments. It's cool. I respect that. And yeah, now just remember, the carbon they want to eliminate is you. What was that? Apple. Apple channeling Mother Earth. Let's get rid of all you mouth-breathing eaters. We can have a couple of our memories live in a data bank somewhere, and yay, that's the future. A bunch of brains in jars. Oh, wait, Futurama did that. Interesting beat. Yeah, no, Aesop's. Come on, Crusade. Aesop's cool. Very lyrically challenging. Right? You got to dig in and listen to that shit. And that's woof. And he's got something to say. It's very cool. And then we got something coming for you, so you'll be happy. Oh, there are no atheists in foxholes. Nah, I hear this. I hear that's true. And the missing kids. Yeah, no, that's true. That's just like the genocide comment. You know, you kill one person, you're a psychopath. You know, 10 or 20, you're a serial killer. 100,000, you're, a president. Uh, oh, hey, thanks for explaining. I didn't actually know I did some explaining. Actually, something good within a reaction. So, Kathy, I appreciate it. On a Billy Strings, dusted a baggie. Let's see here. I remember that. Tommy, Emmanuel. I'm wondering if you've ever acted those two together. I've seen a very young Strings who gets a visit by Tommy and they just go off. As I remember the lad's bedroom. Was so sweet the way they jammed. It's another at a Blues Fest thing. Hey, I will see what I can do. Oh, Al, let's see here. We're looking for Billy Strings and who? Billy Strings. Is that Tom? Tommy. All right, there we go. I'm not the okay. Well, let's how about we'll go like this because we're doing a few requests. Added. Very cool. Very cool. Where the hell did that added go? I'm pretty sure didn't I just click on that? Man, I don't know. Marty, we got NF. Okay, so I think Marty here, who I appreciate, he's on the back of the bus. He knows half the stuff the Duck's saying. I'm pulling that Scorpions thing out of the air, right? This is like Mel Gibson in Conspiracy Theory. I'm making it up. It's close to feasible, so it sounds good, but I don't know if it's actually true. I just think they really put out a lot of questionable lyrics about banging high school girls. And then I listened to that interview back when Stern wasn't what he is now, and it was the Three Dog Night guy? I can't remember, but it's you can hear this story from a lot of different sources. This is why I put together the conspiracy theory that temptation, that who throws themselves at the back of the bus, who's lining up to throw themselves at you is questionable at best, right? Yeah, he talked about being all strung out, the Three Dog Night guy, I think it was, some. Don't quote me on that. I'm not positive. I don't want to look it up. But that story is graphic, so I don't even want to really tell the story. But he's talking about just being strung out and going and going and going until you really shouldn't be going anymore, and then going a little farther. And it is stomach churning and horrible, but you realize if you're willing to look past the gut-churning nature of the story, the willingness of the participant to throw themselves at just a deformed, decaying rock star to get a little piece of an idea. Just, it's what it says about human nature is amazing. But NF, let's pull up some NF, and then I got to wrap this up because I specifically wanted to get to the next one, and we'll call it good at the next one. I will pull up. Hold on, we got to do one more because then it's, let's see here. Robert, Avenged Sevenfold. And, hey, bus riders, smokers, and all-time people hanging out on the channel. Hi, Robert. And hello from Robert. How's your day going, Rollen? Well, 3 days ago, I don't know. It's all going good. I'm recovering well. Ange is cool. I got past Ange being, hey, Sean LaFontaine. the person who he got shot down in every way. That's why Ange said, "Yeah, we should do this," and I did. 3 days ago, Robert had just finished leaf cleaning up, and oh man, he's on the back of the bus and we're smoking one. I will. Yeah, no, he was. He actually shopped it around. Yeah, no, I think it was decent. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, and I'm appreciative that you listened to it, and with an open mind. Dude, check out Danger Line. Danger Line. Did I spell that? Oh, there we go. Hey. Lyric video. Oh, I see. Okay, we'll go with that one. Hello. I'm gonna turn that on. To be honest, just for the bus riders too, I did a little searching and it appears that my desire to use ad blocker all the time actually probably affects the channel too. So I believe if I'm really looking to make ends meet here, I'm supposed to embrace all that stuff because that's like the payday. And turn that shit on. Because otherwise we got to go and do commercials and then I just have to mock them. And then how you ever going to get it? Yeah, it's a lose-lose. Avenged Sevenfold Danger Line. I think this is the one Robert's talking about maybe. So we're going to go with that. We're going to look up some NF. But I needed to finish Robert's comment. Yeah, they do disappear. And hopefully I'll, try to reference, well, Robert, hopefully Ange and I'll be together tonight. And holy crap, it's almost 20 minutes. So, hopefully I'll shut up and let her talk. And, yeah, we're going to go from there. So, didn't know. Splashed in a couple conspiracy theories. Turns out there's no complaints here. And we're 4 days back and getting a little caught up. I've got some more requests. I'm going to try to do this again tomorrow. And, you can participate or not. I'll do it one way or the other. All right, we'll get to some reactions soon.